Tonight, a big development in a human trafficking case 11 Alive has been following for you for years. We first brought you the story in 2023 when this brave survivor sat down with 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn to share her story after the final conviction of the men who trafficked her, or at least that's what we thought. Now, 2 years later, another buyer has been indicted, and it all came down to a unique tattoo. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn live for us this evening from the Attorney General's office in downtown Atlanta. Cody, you spoke with the lead prosecutor on this case.
Jennifer, the AG's Human Prosecution or Trafficking Prosecution Unit has secured more than 60 convictions and helped rescue more than 200 children across this state since this team was created 6 years ago. In this particular case, it involved a 15-year-old child who was sold for sex to more than 50 men across metro Atlanta.
One thing about this team is we are not going to give up.
Hannah Palmquist, Unit Chief of the Attorney General's Human Trafficking Prosecution Unit.
What we had is a victim's description of a tattoo that she remembered on the chest of the man who she alleges raped her.
So investigators turned to the GBI.
We thought to ourselves, you know what? If a sketch artist can sketch a face, why can't they sketch a tattoo?
This was that tattoo. 11 Alive aired back in 2022. At the time, no one knew it was tied to this case.
It was years of following every little thread, every little lead.
Palmquist says those leads led them to Christopher Clark, Florida boy, who was already in prison for failing to register as a sex offender. If convicted, he'll join the other 4 predators already sentenced in this case: Daniel Horn, Gregory Benoit, Christopher Weldon, and Theodore Brown Jr., who took a gamble in a trial and lost, sentenced to 70 years.
It's been a privilege for us to come along and right that wrong and to show her that she will be listened to, she will be believed, and she will have a voice.
A voice we first introduced you to 2 years ago, a survivor who found a way out, who hopes her courage will inspire others.
I know it's more people that was my age at the time that's probably still going through it. I can help those people. I can help them really get out the situation, how I got out the situation.
An incredibly brave young woman who is still recovering today. I checked on her through Hannah, and that's what's incredible about this team who works here behind me at the AG's office. They stay in touch with these survivors and help them in the recovery process that really never ends. It's a lifetime of recovering from these heinous crimes, which is why Hannah and her team say they will not stop until they put these men and women behind bars. Live in downtown Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
All right, Cody, thank you so much for helping us to stay on top of this story. You can watch the full interview with this survivor on our website, 11alive.com. It is an eye-opening view, not often shared, showing how fast a child can be groomed and lured into human trafficking.